Hello and welcome to my Java tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use prepared statements for database. But first of all, make sure you have watched my previous video on how to connect Java to Microsoft Access Database. You can check the video, the link is in the description below. But first I'm going to make some changes. So I had these two fields, but I'm going to add another field, let's say dates. The date that they had been hired, and it should be of type int, but I leave it text, it doesn't matter. So I have added date here. So let's say I add some date here, 2010, 2009, 9 and 8 and 12. I add someone else, Smith, 2012. So now I have these data. Now, as I told you, you should watch the previous video to get an idea of what the code is. And yes, I had to change this to out, and that was run from the previous video. I clear it now. So we are going to use prepared statements instead of statement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these two, all these. So the connection remains the same, sorry. So now let's get started. First thing to do is to create a string and emit SQL equals, then you have to put your statement here. Then a question is, why would you use a prepared statement? It is because you're going to use this statement again and again. So instead of putting this like what I did before, let's say yes, just as what I did here. So select all from developers. I'm using it only once, but now suppose that I have to select all developers that were hired, let's say on 2008, 2009, 2010. It would be a problem writing the same statement again. So what I'm going to do is to use a prepared statement. So how to do this? It is very simple. As I told you before, you create a string named SQL, and let's say I put a statement select all from developer table where date equals, and I put a question mark here. This question mark will be filled again later. So now that this has been done, let's move to the next step. The next step is to create your prepared statement. So to create a prepared statement, you put prepared statement pressed equals new, no, that equals new, sorry, prepared statement pressed. Now let's continue. I put pressed equals the connection above dot prepared statement again, but this time in small letter. Yeah, prepared statement, and I put the string SQL inside. Now that this has been done, let's move to the most simple part. It is to give this question mark a value. So to do this, you simply put press dot set, so it should be a string because I had put text there, set string, and here I have to put an integer. It is normally 1, and here let's say I want 2002. So I'm going to select all employees who have been hired on, oh no, 2002 is, I don't think I put it there. Yep, I have 2008, so let's set it to 2008. Now it is going to print all the employees who have date 2008. And note that I have put set string here because in my database here I have used the type as text. If I had used, let's say, number, then I could have used get int here. Set int set int 2008. That was just to show you what to do whenever you want to search for a string. After putting the pressed, what you need to do is to create a result set. So result set st equals press dot execute query. So I'm going to execute the query here, and then the most simple step now is to put a while loop and then the result set dot next. So when it has data, what it is going to do is to print it. So dot println st dot get string number 1, and then I repeat it for column number 2 and column number 3. So column number 2 and column number 3. Okay, now I run it. I think I have to close this form. Here it is. It prints there was only one employee who had date 2008. Now let's see, I put 2010 here, I change the value here, and you'll see I'll get different values here, and let's see, I put 2009, I have two values here, this is 3 and this is 3, and again if I change it, let's say to 2012, it will be the same. Here it is, different values. So the concept is I had to use these variables this statement several times. So what I do is I create a prepared statement, and then I pass the statement to the prepared statement, and then I simply change values and pass values to this question mark here. That is very simple. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please rate, subscribe and comment. And make sure you have watched the previous video if you found yourself a bit lost while watching this one. So thank you.